Here we go. First thing I wanted to do is kind of review from yesterday. I've already graded these. I've sent it back to you guys if you are remote. If you're in person, it'll come home in your Friday folder. Finn bought 5 packs of gum that had 6 sticks in each pack. He then gave an equal number of sticks of gum to each of his 3 friends. How many sticks of gum did each friend get? We know in 3rd grade we have to be able to add, subtract, multiply, and divide. The other tricky part is you have to know which one to do. So our first step, Cooper, was to do what?
Can you tell Gavin to go?
I did.
Okay, thank you.
If Finn bought 5 packs of gum that had 6 sticks in each pack, what do we do first, Cooper? We multiply. How did you know we had to do 5 times 6?
Because it says each pack had 6 sticks.
Yeah, each pack. I even saw some of you, Charlie, and he drives up here. I saw this. I saw some of you draw the 5 packs. Put the 6 in there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2. Ooh, my board is not liking me. And then say 5 plus 6 equals 11.
What?
Would that match, Charlie? Not if you have 6 here, 6 here, 6 here, 6 here, 6 here. Would that be 11?
No.
So some of you even drew the picture, but then did not match it. So you should have gotten 5 times 6 is what?
30.
30. If you wanted to add 5 sixes, you could have done that too, and hopefully you come up with 30. Now, remember I told you it's a 2-step problem. He then gave an equal number of sticks of gum to each of his 3 friends. What is the key word there, Ellie?
Equal.
Equal. An equal number to each of 3 friends. So am I subtracting?
No.
Is that giving an equal number to? No, yes, you are getting rid of it, but you're doing what? What is that called? Division. So then you should have divided those 36 by 3 friends. Can I have whole body listening? Yes, thank you. So how many 3s are in 30? 10. Now Lyric rocked this. I gave it to her. She wasn't even here. And she got it in 2 minutes. So she's ready for 4th grade, right? All right. So remember I said we're going to do a problem solving entrance ticket? You are going to have another one today. It's problem solving 2. Would you pass these out to everybody? Yeah. Thanks. And this one looks a little different. When you go to classwork, today's lesson under math. So 2nd graders, watch carefully. You'll go to Google Classroom for 3rd grade. This is our entrance ticket. You get another chance to show me that you are ready for 4th grade math. Problem solving number 2. It's a Google Doc. You're going to click on it. And here's the problem. Mrs. Aubin collected 137 pencils. Mrs. Harrison gave her 145 more. She handed out 36 pencils to her students. How many pencils does she have now? You have to decide addition, subtraction, multiplication, division. It is a 2-step problem. I'm already going to tell you. Go ahead and write your name on your paper when Haley brings it around. If you are remote, you guys did a great job yesterday typing in and turning it into me. I was so impressed. So now, Henry, you're going to go to that under Google Classroom. Everybody's going to click on problem solving number 2 and then complete it. I'm going to stop sharing for a minute and let's see where Gavin is. He must have joined the room. Okay, good. We'll have to remind those kiddos to do it when they come back. So I may give you about 5 minutes or so. I'll give you a little longer. I'll give you what you need and you guys can put it in the basket when you are done. Make sure your name's on it though. If your name is on your paper, would you put a little star by it? Thank you, sweetie. Did you get one for yourself? Or smiley face. If your name is not on your paper, Abby, can you do that right now? And I'll take that because you're distracted by it. Thank you. I'll read it again. Mrs. Aubin collected 137 pencils. Mrs. Harrison gave her 145 more. She handed out 36 pencils to her students. How many pencils does she have now? That's the question. Hi, Gavin. Did you get to do your quiz? Let's see. Did you get to do your quiz, Gavin? Thumbs up? Yeah? Okay. So we're doing our entrance ticket. It's on the Google Classroom. It says problem solving number 2. We're just giving everybody a chance to do it. It says Mrs. Aubin collected 137 pencils. Mrs. Harrison gave her 145 more. She handed out 36 pencils to her students. How many pencils does she have now? Go ahead and make sure you turn that in.
I'm done and I turned it in.
Okay, good. Make sure you have your math supply. Wait till I get everybody working because I can't. And Mrs. Harrison's not here, so you're gonna have to persevere, okay, babe? Till I can. All right. Show me on your fingers if you need another minute. 1 minute or 0. Show me if you need 0 minutes. Ben needs 0. All right, Leo, I see you need another minute. If you just came in like Gavin did, you'll probably need a minute to do it. Even if I get started, you guys can finish that and then join in when you're done. All right. See a couple people still finishing up. All right.
Gavin, I still don't have it.
He said he did it.
Okay. Okay.
I can't look right now, but
Okay.
so we'll just say he told me he did it. So we'll just trust that. Okay. All right, guys. We are gonna start today's lesson. So our learning target, let's head on up, is one that you're gonna say, ooh, that's exciting. I know that. But it is gonna be a little different. We're gonna give you another tool for your toolbox. The target today is to solve subtraction problems with zeros in the top number. Give me a thumbs up if you're pretty confident already on that. Do you guys remember the trick I taught you, what it's called? The box trick. So I'm gonna show you another trick too today. And it's not as, a lot of you do it differently, and I bet this will be the one maybe your parents showed you, or this is, and I will go through that one today too. And then you can decide which tool you like best. And this, there are going to be a lot of problems with zeros in them. How many of you get $20 bills often, like for your birthday? Sometimes $50 bills. You have 100. Okay, Ben, you get that. So do you usually open up a birthday card and get $25.60?
No.
Have you ever opened up a birthday card and out comes $11.13? No. So in real life, do you think you're going to need to know how to subtract with zeros? Probably more than the other, don't you think? Often that's what we have in our banks. So we're going to practice subtraction with zeros in the top number, decide when to ungroup, when to not. Sometimes we call it borrow. Sometimes you hear it called ungroup. They're synonymous. You can do either one. We've already done our problem solving. We can check that up. This is a would you rather. We did a graph this morning. Would you rather? We said, would you rather be able to jump as far as a kangaroo or hold your breath as long as a whale? And we all had different reasons for that. But this is a little different, would you rather. These are related to math. So this is the one I thought would be fun. There's a bunch of them. Would you rather have a box of chocolates with 5 rows and 14 columns, or a box of chocolates with 7 rows and 9 columns? Now you got to pretend you really like chocolate. So your job right now is to figure out which one would be more. Do your work on your board. Hold it up when you have it. 5 rows with 14 columns or 7 rows with 9 columns?
Possibly days out. Minecraft has hundreds of blocks to choose from, which means we occasionally lose track of certain facts. So today, I'm joined by the channel Block Facts, which is some of the best block info that I've passed by. And a YouTube Fight principal told me that no one has ever
Oh,
subscribed
Haley, I
to the
think
channel
you're
Minecraft
unmuted,
Facts.
honey. If you could mute for me, thanks. Okay, Haley, show me how many that would be. Tell me how many that would be. That's what I want you to know. Don't tell me yet. Just write it on your board, okay? Write the math. Show me the math. Show me your math. Which one do you want? You're not doing your work, buddy. Where are you? That's right. No, right. Start figuring it out. What would 5 rows with 14 columns be? What would 7? I know one of them you can figure out like that, right? That's not going to take you long at all. So one of them's going to be kind of hard. Ooh, you did a wonderful job. Now think about rows and columns. Is that addition? It's an array, isn't it? If it's an array, what operation are we doing? Multiplication. Some of you are adding. You're not going to be able to add that with 5 rows and columns. That's an array. Unless you're going to add that number again and again and again and again and again. Right? Think about it. All right. Let's hear. Okay, continue when you go away. All right, let's see. Stand up if you think 5 rows and 14 columns is more than 7 rows and 9 columns. Stand up if you think 7 rows and 9 columns is more and you would rather have that. All right, well, Haley, finish quickly. Haley Calendar, will you unmute and share your thinking and tell us what you think and why?
Yes.
You guys
So I think 5 rows and 14 columns is more than 7 rows and 9 columns, because 5 times 14 equals 70, and you can just count by 5s 14 times. And then for 7 rows and 9 columns, you can do on your fingers, and it'll only be 63.
Okay.
And 70 is more than 60.
Okay. Does anyone disagree with her? Let me show you what she just said. She said that you could count by 5s 14 times. That's a lot of counting by 5s. Did anyone do 5 rows of 15 a different way? Max Deesberg. So watch and listen. He knows 5 times 10, right? What's 5 times 10? 50. And then what do you have left?
4, so I counted by 5 4 more times.
And what's 4 times 5?
20.
Add it together, what do you get? 70, right? And then we already know, what was the other one? 7 times 9? What's 7 times 9? 63. Nicely done. Okay, we're gonna do another would you rather. Would you rather have 8 quarters or 2 $1 bills? Go. Would you rather have 8 quarters or 2 $1 bills? I have a poster that can help you.
I used that.
Right here shows you what a quarter equals. How many of you don't really use the game?
Me. All my
You were young. I got some of you. This was a trick one. I didn't get Miss Calendar. Let's see. How about my other kiddos? Hold up your boards. What would you rather have? Hold up your board. We all want more money, but Reese, can you unmute Miss Reese and tell us your thinking and why?
Because if there's 8 quarters, so 2 quarters is $1, and if there's 8 of them, 4 plus 8 is 2. So you would have the same amount.
Okay, wait. How many quarters are in $1 again? How many?
2.
No, that's only 50 cents.
4. Sorry.
I knew you knew it. I knew it was in there. So if we know 4 quarters equals $1, right? 25, let's count by 25s. Ready? 25, 50, 75, 100. There are 4 quarters and $1. So Reese is saying 4 plus 4 is 8, right? So that's how many dollars? $2, right? So they're exactly the same. Did I get you? I might have got some of you. No? Okay, so would you rather have dollar bills or quarters in your hand? Dollar bills.
They're easier to keep track of.
They're easier to keep track of. What you-
Can I grab my water bottle?
All right, so that's called Would You Rather. There's a lot of these, they're really tough, but I thought those were kind of fun. All right, so we are talking about subtracting across zeros. Do these problems with her on your boards. Yep, so I want you to do the problems on your board. It's a different way.
In this video,
So write it on your board. That's you too, August.
Zeros can be tricky when borrowing, so this video will help you borrow with multiple zeros. So we start in our ones place where we have 0 minus 5. Since we can't take away anything here, we have to cross out and regroup. There's nothing in the tens place to take, so we are going to go to the hundreds place to borrow. So we're taking away from the 4, we'll make that 4 and 3. Now we can add 10 to our tens place. So now that we have a 10 in our tens place, we can borrow from the 10, take 1 away, make it a 9, so that we can give 10 to our ones place. Now that we did all of that regrouping, we can subtract. 10 minus 5 is 5, 9 minus 2 is 7, and 3 minus 1 is 2. Our answer is 275. Let's try another problem. We have 2 zeros in a 100, so we are going to need to borrow from our hundreds place. So we cannot do 0 minus 1. There is nothing to borrow in the tens place, so we need to borrow from our hundreds place. We're taking 1 away, so our 8 becomes a 7, and then we're adding 10 to our 0 to make it 10. Now we have something to give to our ones place. So we're taking 1 away from our 10 to make it a 9, and then we're adding 10 to our 0 to make it a 10. Now we can subtract. 10 minus 1 is 9. 9 minus 9 is 0. And 7 minus 3 is 4. So our answer is 409. One more problem. We have 2 zeros in our ones and tens place, so we will need to borrow from our hundreds place. So cross it out, go to your hundreds place. We're borrowing from our 2, so we're taking 1 away and making it a 1. And then we're adding 10 to our 0 to make it a 10. Now we can borrow, take 1 away from our 10 and make it a 9, and add 10 to our ones place to make it a 10. So now we can subtract. 10 minus 9 is 1, 9 minus 4 is 5, and 1 minus 1 is 0. When you have a 0 as your first digit, you don't need to put that, so it's just 51. Thank you for watching my video. I hope it helped. Check out my Teaching Exchange classroom for worksheets and sensors, and download the free digit subtraction.
Okay, so what was different? What was different about that strategy than the strategy called the box trick that I taught you? Sunny, what's different?
That you're taking away from the 100, and you're using away like the box.
Mm-hmm.
You're taking the 2 numbers, and you take like 0 and you're making that into a number.
So Sunny's saying you're taking away from each one, making it a different number. She's right. I think what the difference is too, which one's going to be quicker? The box trick or the one we just saw? The box trick. But what's nice, we're going to do both on this one. I'm going to model it. So turn to page 318 in your math workbook. Oh, 412. Hold on. Sorry, wrong page.
I noticed that.
Thank you. I wrote the wrong page. The page is 239. I don't know where that, oh, I know why it did that. That's what it said in the book, but it's 239, right, Evie? 239. This was the download pages, sorry. 239. That's the page. So Lakeisha bought a box of 500 paper clips. So we're gonna try this both ways. We have 500 paper clips. So far she has used, there's our key word, we know we're gonna subtract 138 of them. How many are left? Let's do this together. Get your pencils now. And we're gonna do it the way we saw in the video, and then we're gonna do it in the box method and see which one you like better. We're gonna see which one's easier. 0 minus 8. If I have 0, I can't take 8 away. Can I borrow from a 0? No. Can I take something away from a 5? Can I ungroup the 5? Sure. I'm gonna make that a 4, make that 10. Now can I
No.
borrow from 10?
Yeah, no, yes.
Yeah, 10, I can take one away and get 9. And now I can make the 10. 10 minus 8 is? 9 minus 3 is? 4 minus 1 is? Now let's try the box trick and see if it's much different. Now we'll do 500, make sure you line it up, minus 138. I still am gonna start in that right column in the ones place. Can I do 0 minus 8?
No.
Can't borrow from a 0, but can I borrow from a 50?
Yes.
Cross out that 50, take one away, make it 49. Now you have 10 minus 8. Can we do that?
Yes.
Sure. 10 minus 8 is?
2.
9 minus 3?
6.
4 minus 1?
3.
Did we get the same answer?
Yes.
Yeah.
Pretty much the same.
It really is. I mean, they both say 49 eventually, right? I really am just skipping a step. It's just a little quicker. And that's why I like it, that it helps me as the mathematician not having all these numbers. But if you like this way better, then you can do it that way, because I know some people do, and that's okay. I just want to show you both because I think it's good to have more than one tool in your toolbox. All right, let's read the next one. A movie theater has 400 seats. Oh, I miss going to the movie theater, don't you?
Yeah. Movie theater thing was my birthday because you could like rent a whole entire theater, but then they stopped doing that, so we had to change it.
Oh, I miss the movie theater.
Outdoor movie theater when they have to pull up in the car.
Yeah, they are drive-in theaters. I heard a commercial for drive-in theaters just yesterday. That was something I said I put on my bucket list for the summer, my summer bucket list. Yes, Ellie.
My brother, my oldest brother, instead of going to a drive-in movie, we ordered like a big screen,
Oh, yeah, you do your own.
and then we just put out pillows in his head and tell him to watch a movie.
Okay, so Ellie does it in her own outside movie theater. No, sit down and do your job. All right, so a movie theater has 400 seats. At the noon show, 329 seats were filled. I want to know how many are still empty so that I can go watch that movie and get my popcorn and Coke and Twizzlers. My favorite part of seeing a movie. We're gonna go ahead. No, I like all of it. The reclining seats.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, 0 minus 9. Robert, can I do that? You need to catch up. Okay, we're on number 2. Get your pencil. Okay, can I borrow from a 0?
No.
So I can cross out the 4, make it a 3, make this a 10. Now can I borrow from that? Sure. Cross out the 10, make it a 9, make this a 1. Now I could really subtract from any direction, couldn't I?
Yes.
Ooh, let's go from the left to the right since all our ungrouping is done. Kind of like yesterday's method. Ungroup first. 3 minus 3 is 0. 9 minus 2 is 7. 10 minus 9 is 1. All right, Robert. Do you remember how to do the box? Ooh, we should do it in a different color. Do you remember how to do the box trick, Robert? Walk us through it, my dear. Can I do 0 minus 9? So what do I do? Because there's a 0 and a 10. Draw what? Yeah, make a box around the 40. So what does that make then, if I take one away from 40? 39. 10 take away 9 is? 9 minus 2 is? Did we get the same answer?
Yeah.
Okay, you guys try the next one on your own and we'll see how you do. At the start of the school year, Seiko had a brand new box of 300 crayons. Oh, don't you love that?
Yeah.
When you get that new box, your new school supplies, and none of them have been used and they're sharp.
Yeah.
None of them are broken. Oh, that's the best. Okay, so I can picture that. He's got those 300 Crayola crayons with all the cool colors. But guess what? Now 79 crayons are broken. We can relate. That happens. That's kind of where we're at. How many unbroken crayons does Seiko have? So he started with 300. You're trying this on your own. 79 broke. How many are not broken? Use whichever method you like. I don't mind as long as you're getting the correct answer. You could try both of them if you want, like we did.
I already finished it already.
Good for you, Ben. I'm so proud of you.
I'm done. I'm just doing it the other way now.
I'm done.
I finished first. No, I didn't. I finished. No, anybody raise their hand first. Because I had it happen.
Right.
Yeah. I finished third.
All right. Haley and Ben say they're done. Anybody here done? Wow, you guys are set. You're like calculators. I have a bunch of calculators here, just like at home. All right, Mr. Bowers, I'm ready for you to share. How did you sum 300 minus 79? Let's see, we're gonna see if we agree with Mr. Bowers. Go ahead, Ben.
So you can't do 0 minus 9, so that means you have to go and borrow from that 3, make it a 2,
Okay,
and then make that 0 a 10, the middle
okay,
of 0, and then cross that out, make that a 9, and then make that other 0 a 10,
okay.
and then 10 minus 9 equals 1.
Mhm.
And 9 minus 7 equals 2. And then 2 minus nothing equals 2.
Excellent. Did anyone do it the box way? Both ways. Oh my goodness. Elena's gonna walk us through the box way. What do I do?
You box the 30
Yay.
and you make it a 29.
All right.
And then you add the 1 to the 0 and it's 10. 10 minus 9 is 1. And 9 minus 7 equals 2. And 2 minus 0 equals 2.
Ding, 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 ding. You guys did it. Did anyone want to debate it or argue it?
Lawyer.
You
Be a
think-
lawyer.
Nope. You agree? Everybody agrees.
I was a lawyer.
I'm glad we all agree. That saves a lot of time. All right. So my numbers are off because I downloaded this new search engine by accident when I was putting all those cool would you rather things in there. And then my pages had different numbers on them. So that's what happened. So I apologize. This is not 319. Evie is going to tell me what page is next.
240.
Because she's my assistant. 240. It's just the next page, right, Elena? Yeah, just the next page. All right, so you have The same type of problems I am going to have you work on with a partner, but listen up. You have a challenge one. So you'll zip through these quickly. Don't get sloppy on number 6. You're gonna notice you're gonna go into the thousands place. It's really no different. You're just gonna subtract, make a box for 100, take one away from it, and you can do it. Okay? So I'm very curious to see how you do with the challenge of number 6. So you may get with a partner or a triad. I'm gonna put my friends at home in breakout rooms. See how you do. We're gonna do all 3 of these problems on page 240. One sec, honey. Okay, guys, you may join.
This is the hard one. Yeah, almost
All right.
The last one is a Powell drum.
The last one was my challenge. I'm curious to see how you do. How you did, I
The
guess.
last one's a Powell drum.
It is? I hear the last one is a palindrome. Did anyone else find that out?
232.
All right, let's see.
Yes. Oh, yeah. Yes, it's a Powell drum.
Well, we'll see, honey. Sit down. All right, so let's see how we did. We're one page. Let's go here. All right. The students at Freedom Elementary School have a goal of reading 900 books. That's a lot of books. They have read 342 books. How many books do the students have left to read? So that's a little bit of a key word there to let me know. All right, Finn, what'd you do? You and your partner. Nope.
So you can't do 0 and 2. You can't take anything from the 10s. You go to the hundreds place, cross out the 9s, and then make it an 8, and then you carry it to the 10s, and then 10, and you cross out the 10 with the 9, and then carry it to 1 place, and then 2 to 9 with 8. Wait.
10 minus 2 is 8.
And then 9 minus 4 is 5, and then 3 is
8 minus 3 is
5.
5. Okay, this would have worked the same way if you did the box trick. Right? 8, 5, 5. Either way. Okay. Anyone disagree?
No.
All right, Astria. There are 500 books in the Freedom Elementary School Library. There are 179 fewer nonfiction than fiction books. How many books are fiction? Walk us through, Miss Astria.
I did the box trick, and so since you can't do 0 minus 9,
Mm-hmm.
and you can't do 0 minus 7, so I boxed up my 50, made it 49, and made my 0 10.
Okay.
And 10 minus 9 is 1. 9 minus 7 is 2. And 4 minus 1 is 6.
Put 4 fingers up, take 1 away. 4 minus 1. Not 6.
I said 3.
3. Okay, I heard 6.
I didn't say 6.
Oh, you said 3. 321. Okay, excellent. All right, Madison, 1,000 bottles for recycling is how many the students at Olympia Elementary collected. Then let's see how you did. The students at Sterling Elementary collected 768 bottles. How many more bottles? Remember when we hear how many more, we know we're finding the difference. We're subtracting. So what'd you do, Ms. Madison?
So I did the trick that we learned today.
Okay.
So I crossed out the zeros and the 1.
Well, that's not.
Because you can't do 0 minus 8 and 0 minus 6 and 0 minus 7.
Okay.
So then I could cross out the 1. I made that a 0. And then I put a 10 on the hundredths place.
Okay.
Cross that out, make that a 9. And then on the tens place, I put a 10. Cross that out, make that a 9. And then I crossed out the 0 in the ones place. And so.
Well, we don't need to cross that out. We just add the 1, right? So we have 10.
And then add the 1, and then that makes 10. So 10 minus 8 is 2. And 9 minus 6 is 3.
Mm-hmm.
And 9 minus 7 is 2.
And it is the palindrome. Did anyone try the box trick with this one?
Me? I did.
Let's see. Oh, good, Gabe. Tell me how we could do the box trick with this one.
So,
Okay, let me rewrite it because I messed up the 8. So we have 1,000 minus 768. How can we do the box trick?
what I did was I went over past the 1 to past the 10. Then went to the hundreds and the thousands.
Okay.
I boxed that, I boxed it out, and that's 9.
What if you boxed out 100? What is 1 from 100?
999.
99. That's how you use the box trick on that one. Still only one step, right? Just look at it as 100. What's 100 minus 1? 99. Now let's subtract. What's 10 minus 8? 9 minus 6. 9 minus 7. Look how clean that is. Look how simple that is.
That's what I did.
Now, Gabe, you could cross out the 10, make it a 9, add the 1, but then you got to cross out the 10, make it a 9, and add the 1, where you could just do it one time.
That's what I did. I did the same thing as him.
You did?
Yeah.
All right. So I'm pretty proud of you. Did most of you get 232?
Yeah.
Yay.
It was too easy. Way too easy. Yeah. We finished in like 30 minutes.
All right, look at the next page. The next page is not 320. It is 241. And this time, it's asking us to make proof drawings. I'm only going to have you do a couple with me. And what's the page did I say was 241, right? 241. Sorry about that. So a proof drawing is just like a place value drawing, right? So we're going to do a couple of these. If you do these with me now, I won't make you do them on the whole page. Can we do it?
Yeah.
Write small. So we're going to, instead of using that strategy, we're going to try using the proof drawing, which is really the place value drawing. So we have to start with the first number, which is 800. What does that look like in place value, Sunny? 8 what? Hundreds, right? Everybody draw your 800s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we need to take 391 away. We're going to start in the ones place. Can I take 1 1 away from this, Lucas? There are no ones. What am I going to do instead? Well, how do I get some ones? But let's look at this drawing right here. How do I get ones from hundreds? What do I have to do to this 100? I'm going to get rid of it, but what am I going to make? How many tens are in 100? 10. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I still don't have any ones I can take away though. What do I need to do, Henrik, to get some ones? Where do I get ones? From those? Okay, cross out my 10s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now I have 10 ones. Right? So this is exactly what we're doing when we're subtracting and making new groups, ungrouping, borrowing, whatever you want to talk, however you want to say it. Now we're going to be able to take away 391, aren't we? Let's try it. Cross out. Can I take a 1 away in the ones place? Yes or no? Yep, put an X on that 1. Can I take 9 tens away? Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Can I take those away? Yeah, now I don't have any tens left. Now I have to take 3 hundreds away. Do I have enough hundreds? Yes? Do I have enough hundreds or no? Look at them all. Sure. 1, 2, 3. Let's see what we get. 1, 2, 3, 400. 0 tens. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 9 ones. We didn't do any ungrouping on this, but we did a lot of it on the place value drawing. If I did that problem without the place value drawing, I would box my 80, make it 79. 10 minus 1 is 9, 0, 4. Same, right? This is just a great visualization. It's called a proof drawing because it's proof that that answer is correct. Let's try 500 minus 333 with a proof drawing. What am I going to do first, Lucas? Well, I got to make a drawing, right? We're making drawings, sorry. What am I going to draw? Yep, everybody do it. Do it with me. 5 boxes. Let's use blue. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, now what am I going to do, Sawyer? I have to take 333 away from that. Can I do that? Can I take my 3 ones? We're going to start in the ones place. Can I take 3 ones away? Are there any ones? Can I make ones? How do I do it, Sawyer? What do I got to do with that 100? How many tens are in 100? 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. How many tens are in 100? Okay, so I'm going to draw 10 tens. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. But I still don't have any ones. So what do I do, Sawyer? How do I get those ones? Yep, and I'm going to make how many ones? 10 ones. Now can I take 3 ones away? Sure. Let's get rid of them. 1. My board needs to be aligned. All right. So now we took 1, 2, 3 away. Can we take 3 tens away? Yeah. So we'll take that 1, 2, 3. And can we take 3 hundredths away? 1, 2, 3. What do we end up with, Ellie?
160.
100's left. There's 5 plus 1, 6. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, I think.
Yeah.
I got 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Right? 167.
I even did the problem.
So again, what is that called? A proof drawing. All right, I'm going to give you about 5 minutes to do these independently. You have 6 problems. You do not have to do a proof drawing for all these. I just want to see if you can use either the box trick or the one that we just saw in the video, the one some of you already knew from 2nd grade. There's 6 problems, 9 through 14. You have about 5 minutes. See how many you get done. It's okay if you don't get them all. Some of you will. That's why we're just kind of opening it up. Use whichever method you like. Independent work time. That's okay. Skip it and just start following. You know how to do it, right? Yeah. So I think it's page 241. Oh, look at you. Oh my gosh. Awesome. If you are wanting to challenge yourself, try to see. We'll have to stack them. They're not zeros, but it's a good practice. And I'm not going to have time to get to that.
You do 11, 12, 15.
Yep. And you only have to do one strategy.
And can we do both?
If you want, I guess so.
Yes. I'm doing both strategies at the time.
Done. So let me clarify, you don't have to do the place value drawings for all of those, you can just solve them. Nice. Yeah, I do not expect you to do the place value. If you already did it, then of course that's fine. You can work on those if you're done with the others. Yes, go ahead. If you're finished already, so I know everyone's in different places, you can work on some of the ones on the next page. They're not subtracting across zeros, but they're great practice because I'm not going to have time to get to that, but it's good practice. And some of you are just, your calculators in your head are ready to be challenged today. I'm so impressed. Must be all the running you did. I think activity helps the brain. Yes. Just a little reminder, if the number on top is smaller than the number below it, you have to make a new group. You cannot do it. Some of us are still forgetting that. How accurate the work is, I guess, right? There's something about accuracy.
I almost finished.
Love the people who I see are lining up those numbers on the second page.
I usually cross this. You always have
Well, don't do that. That was the right way. Okie dokie. We're gonna go over these. I hope you're ready, my friends at home. Did any of you get to go to the next page? Let me look at my friends at home. Give me a thumbs up if you went to the next page. Yeah, Katie did. Reese, it's okay. I didn't expect it, but I was just curious because some people were doing it. Haley, you did? Okay. All right, we're just gonna go over the answers and then we'll wrap things up here. Let's see how we did. I'm gonna give you the answer, put a star by it if you got it right. Change it if you got it wrong. You can't do 0 minus 7. You're gonna make that a 39. You can do 10 minus 7. So make sure you're checking your work. Did you get them to go back to this page if you are on the next page? Check your work. Because mistakes are really a blessing. They help you learn, right? It's okay if you make a mistake. That's how we learn. 900 minus 818. Can't do that. 89. 10 minus 8 is 2. You should have got 82. All right. I'm gonna back my 60. 10 minus 5 is 5, and 25. Notice I'm not putting that 0 there. I see a lot of third graders do that. Don't do that. Because we don't write the number 82 with a 0 in front, right? That's enough. Okay. Number 12, 700 minus 248. You can't do 0 minus 8. No way, Jose. You should have gotten 462. How'd we do? If you made a mistake, Paxton, just fix it. That's how we'll learn, right? Can't do 0 minus 9. I'm going to get a new group of 10. 91. Yes? And last but not least, 80 is going to be 79. 91. How'd we do on number 14? 281. All right. So now let's see this to 5 or centimeters. How are we feeling about subtracting across zeros? That is a hard skill for third graders. So very impressive how you guys went through that. Nice job. I want to see my friends at home too. How are we doing? All right. Don't forget to do lesson 4.2 on Think Central. And then looking at my thumbs again for my friends at home. Love the shades, Leo. You're looking cool. All right. We will see you guys tomorrow.